There we go. We're back. We're live now with another episode of Prime Parents, episode number 3 to be exact, of season 3. And we have a special one right now. We're tapping in with the family behind one of Colorado's most exciting young playmakers, that is Buff's wide receiver, Joseph JoJo Williams. And it's not just about the highlights tonight. We're talking about the background, the roots, the upcoming, the foundation, the morals, everything, the journey right here on Prime Parents. Is BiggDogg Chico, Uncle Neely. And we're going to talk to the parents of Joseph JoJo Williams. Right here, we got Johnny and Jovita in the building, straight out of Texas. Unc, what's happening? How you doing?
Man, it's all good in the hood, Chico, man. What a day. We had Ben Finn on for lunchtime with the morning run.
Oh.
Now we got Prime Parents on BiggDogg Chico's network, Speed Hustle TV. Y'all know the rules. You know what to do when you check in and tap in. You got to let us know where you're watching from, particularly this episode, because we wanted to know the parents to know the reach and who's watching all around the nation. Because Chico, you know, you've heard Coach Prime tell you directly how much he enjoys Prime Parents and people getting to meet the parents, as the movie is called, behind the players. And a lot of times through this social media content, people really believe and feel like they get to know these players personally. And so it just adds an extra layer when you get to meet their families as well.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and do it without further ado. We're going to bring on Mr. Johnny and Mrs. Jovita, the parents of Joseph Williams, right here. Let's bring them on, baby, on Prime Parents. Where's my audience?
Good evening. Good evening, guys.
Hey, we're happy to have you. We got an excited playmaker that you guys have produced for us. We got some pictures we're going to show in the background right here. But first, we got to get to know you guys, to start out so that we can understand the journey that led Joseph and the whole family to Colorado. Because it's a large family, right?
Well,
it's a blended family, so it's pretty big. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right into it then. If you don't mind, talk about your background, where you guys come from.
Well, I'm a hairdresser. I'm originally from South Texas, down in the valley. If y'all know where South Padre Island is, that area is where I'm from. And he's from Florida.
Yeah, I'm an old Florida boy, but I've been here in Texas for 30 plus years now. Man, I'm getting old. But I born and raised, grew up down in Central Florida. So Polk County.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Polk
man, there's so many Polk County connections.
Oh yeah, little town called Bartow.
Bartow, okay.
So a lot of football comes out of that area.
Yeah, not far from Lakeland.
Oh yeah, right there about 13 miles from Lakeland.
Yeah, man, we hear Polk County a lot.
Yeah.
Coach Johnny Mack was the latest, right? We had on here. Represent Polk County.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And I tell you this, man, you're not getting old. It's just like you see this gray.
Oh.
Before I met Chico, it was solid black, and this
yeah, his too. It just all of a sudden one day he woke up and it was white.
These kids,
they'll do it to you. How many is it in the blended family?
Oh my goodness, Lord. Let me count. It's about 8 of them.
It's 8.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, well, 8 strong, but they're all very close though. So all very close.
Very close. And that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I have some pictures here that we're gonna have scrolling in the background real quick, and I just want to start off right here and get y'all thoughts and emotions and feelings when you see these.
Look at it.
Man, just how fast he grew up. Yeah. Football's always been his thing. He's always loved football.
Yes.
Yeah. Where did that come from? Did y'all kind of foster that in any way? Did you put a football in the crib? Did you watch football on TV?
Actually, yes.
When we were at the grocery store and they tried to recruit him because he was always a big kid, and they wanted to recruit him. So we were like, okay. So we just took him out there, and he really was just like a natural at it, you know.
Yeah, and he literally used to sleep with his football. From the age of about six on, he literally would sleep with his football.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we come from a football family also. So we had a long line of, football, but he was just born for it. It's just natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me let you guys know where y'all are all being viewed from right now. It's only going to go up.
Yes.
You got Stockton, California in the house. Maryland is watching. Arlington, Texas. District Heights, Maryland. Ewing, New Jersey. Columbia, South Carolina is checking in. Waco, Texas.
Nassau, Bahamas.
Bahamas checking in. So,
wow.
Man,
yes, indeed.
That's
So
awesome.
So let's talk about also just him coming up in the little leagues and you guys seeing that he has this talent. What do you do to kind of nurture that?
I mean, just keep putting him out there.
Yeah, keep putting him out. Well, when he was coming up, in little league, I was one of the coaches of his team. But from the time from flag football on, we just noticed a difference in him, and I would always say, because we're putting him out there, I would always, everybody always say, man, he's different. Joseph, he's really different. And I said, and I'm not just saying that because he's my son, but I said, he really is different. And the more he played, the more everyone else started noticing it as well. So, and I think it was just fun for him. That was the main thing. He loves it. He still does. He just loves it. So it was fun for him. It never became a job, so to speak, to him. I mean, because he enjoyed every part of it. The work leading up to it. I think that's what, believe it or not, he enjoyed that even more. The work, because he would come get us up to take him to work out and train.
Yeah, he did. It was just different the way he just was very committed to this, just Mom, I'm gonna go work out. He just was always committed to it, and honestly, like, we didn't get him in, like, we never thought that. We just were putting our kids in sports because we wanted to keep them busy. We wanted them to have, a stability and just have that bond with their team. And, putting kids in sports is just a good thing. His sisters, they both play basketball, and we just always made sure that we did things together as a family, And so watching him go in this picture here, he made the All-Star team his first year of playing football. So, it just goes to show how he was just a good athlete, period.
And he always had that hair too.
Yes. Yeah, we tried cutting it one time and it looked kind of weird, so he grew it back out.
I don't think we'll go this route.
Yeah. He didn't like it too much either.
Nice.
I tell y'all what now, Chico, I have a unique perspective of sitting behind JoJo in team meetings.
Okay.
I can look at he already laughed. So I can see him, but he can't see me. In the same position when I'm working the camera during practice. And one of the things that I want to know from y'all, where does he get like this smile and sense of humor from? Because as much as y'all talk about that work ethic, like he can entertain too. Like he has a infectious personality.
Sometimes people can kind of misconstrue and think that Joseph is being childish, but he's not. Like,
no, not at all.
Literally, that's just Joseph. Like, he's always happy. Like, I've never seen him be mad, really. Right. Like, I think he must get it from my husband. They have a very laid back personality. They like to have fun. He's always smiling. He's just a good guy. If that makes sense. He's a good guy. And you can never say anything about any of his teammates. You can't. He's just a good guy, and he loves his teammates. He
won't hear anything negative.
Nothing negative.
If you have anything negative to say about his team, a teammate, his coaches, anybody,
He'll shut it
he
down.
shuts it down.
right
He'll
away.
shut it down right
He's
away.
been like that
Right.
always.
Yeah.
He's just always been that way. Just if you can see the pictures, he's always smiling in his pictures. You know, he's just
Yep.
a happy kid. I can't explain it. Yeah.
But that was actually going to be part two. What I wanted to ask about is not only his personality, his sense of humor, but that love for team maybe comes from being from a big blended family. Because
Yeah.
even now, as he's going through his rehab, he's the first one down the field on crutches celebrating with somebody when they make a play.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
He's highly engaged in the success of other people.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's just him. Like that genuinely is, that's how Joseph is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's all about team. I mean, no matter what it is, if
Mhm.
if it's going for a water break, he's all about, doing it as a team. Everybody gets a drink when it's time to get a drink, so let's go.
Hey, well, we're excited about what he's bringing to the team and what's going down, should I say, this season with the Buffs and a new offensive coordinator. We're gonna definitely get into that. But before even coming to Colorado and going to Tulsa, and all the success he had in high school, still wasn't as highly touted as a recruit as you probably would have thought.
Right.
How did you navigate that, and then how did that lead to him getting recruited and headed up to college at Tulsa?
Well, Joseph was a quarterback first for a
Yeah.
while.
See the
And
picture.
his senior year, he didn't have a lot of offers. Y'all, I'm sure being football people, quarterbacks, it's hard getting offers for quarterbacks,
Mhm.
And his senior year, he switched to receiver. Joseph has
And
really made
safety.
a lot of his own choices, and it's crazy because they've worked out for him. Like when he decided to switch to receiver, we weren't, my husband and I were like, what? Why would you do that? We've invested so much into this quarterback position, but he was just adamant that he wanted to switch. And it was the best thing he could have done, was switching, because as soon as he did that, the offers just started coming in.
And especially on the heels of also, his after his junior season, at quarterback, he rushed for over 1,000 yards and he passed for over 1,000 yards.
Mm.
So when he came to us and saying, I think I'm going to switch because, his first thought was because it would help the team.
Right.
Because he said, the team, we didn't have any receivers available in. So, and he felt like, he says, I don't think we will go very far, without a passing game. So, and they had a really good young kid transferred in, a quarterback. And I mean, only thing, he was young, but Joseph said he can handle it. So Joseph went in on his own, sat down with coach and said, Coach, I think I'm gonna move to receiver. And he plays safety also. He says, I'm gonna move to receiver. And and of course when he came to us about it, I'm thinking, you just had one of your best seasons, as
Right.
a junior.
And then he said he was going to play safety, and we were like, wait,
Oh.
that's just going to be too much, Joseph. But he thrived. I mean, it was by far one of his best seasons.
Yeah,
playing the multiple positions, especially at quarterback, and then just having an ability to go out there and play safety also, I think has helped him become a better receiver, understanding the defenses from the quarterback perspective. And I think that's one thing Coach Prime looks at, of players who has ability to play different positions, who has background playing different positions, because it gives them a different, perspective and IQ on the football field.
Right.
Well, Joseph also played receiver when he was in Little League.
Yeah.
He was a quarterback first, but my husband said they're gonna kill him out there because these kids don't know how to
block.
How to block.
Yes.
Right.
I already know.
And so he took his son out, and he said no. So he switched him to receiver. And my husband would tell him, get that ball at the highest point. Just basically coached him. And he was just great at it. He was just good. And it wasn't until high school, junior high, they wanted him at quarterback. So they put him
They
in,
wanted him
in
back at
quarterback.
quarterback.
And then the high school coaches, he tried to go to the receivers line during high school, and they said, no,
Nope.
you're a quarterback. So
Yeah.
they just wanted him as a quarterback.
I got a question for y'all, and it's two questions actually. One is in the past, and one is right now. In the past, you talked about Chico put the picture up. He's like, that's his first year he made the All-Star team. Can either one of you, both of you, think of like a particular game, particular practice, particular play where just from that one moment you said, like, okay, yeah, he's different. Like, I know globally he was different. But do you remember that one moment where it's like, okay,
Absolutely,
it's clear?
Yeah, absolutely. It was in flag football, and he got a pick six. And he was at the age where, I don't even know how he comprehended or knew to once he intercepted, a pick six to run it back, because he was what, 6, 7?
about 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
He was just starting.
And it won the game because they were actually losing, and we needed a big play. We needed a big play. We says, man, and it literally came down to this was the last play of the game. And Joseph looked over at us on the sideline with that smile, and I'm smiling, and I'm thinking, what's this boy smiling about? We about to lose.
Yeah.
So it's like he knew what was about to happen, what he was going to do, because the team, I guess they were trying to, just drive it into us. They were going for the score. They were winning. All they had to do was run out the clock, and they would have won. And they tried to throw it. And Joseph, he literally
jumped up there.
He broke on the ball, picked it off, and ran it
took
back.
Off running and
like 80 plus yards, touchdown.
And we won that game.
And he just looked at us after that touchdown. He looked at us and said, "See, like, what were y'all worried about?"
Yeah.
So let me ask this question though, Pop, Dad. What did you do in the stands when he ran the touchdown? What were you doing? Were you high stepping down the sideline with him?
I was on the sideline. I was coaching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you run with him? I would have ran with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was running. I was running with him.
Go, Joseph, go.
But and I, being honest, I did not realize he knew to do that.
Yeah.
The pick six, because generally what the kids at that age, what they would have done, if they caught it,
they just sit there.
They would just stand there. But yeah, he knew to intercept it and take it back to the house.
My second part is dealing in the here and now. Like I told you guys before, I've been around him long enough to pick up on his sense of humor and that smile. But I've also picked up on he thrives in tough coaching. That he wants it, receives it well, and his position room with Coach Jason Phillips, who led the nation in college and NFL career, and Coach Rashad there. The standard for JoJo sometimes can appear to be different for other people because they expect more from him, and he rises to that and accepts it. Whereas a lot of players, fold when they're coached harder, and they don't want to be coached harder. What was it about instilling in him as a parent and watching him grow up that he gravitates toward the tougher love versus the fake lie?
We always told Joseph he needed to be coachable. Like it doesn't matter. Like, you got to listen to your coaches, whether you think they're right or wrong. At the end of the day, they're your coaches. And and we've always instilled, not only just in coaching, like even with his teachers, the same thing you're saying about Joseph, his teachers have said the same thing. Like, he's just always been a really good kid. And, it was crazy because I would tell my husband, I'm like, how did we get so fortunate? He was just a good kid, like of course he's got other siblings and, they did their thing, but Joseph was a little different. I would just say, man, he just was so obedient and just a really good kid, and he has a lot of sisters. They gave me more of a headache than he ever did. They're good girls too, but yeah, Joseph was just a really easy kid,
And he always also too is, he just responded well to coaching. It's like, because it was, and I think one thing that also helped that, because we tried to coach him hard when he was growing up, but I also when it was time, I knew it was time to take my hands off. You know, when he got into school and started playing ball, because you know, Little League, to where he can't listen to me and listen to his coaches at the same time.
Right.
So we always taught him, what your coaches say is bond. So when he got to junior high, that's when I completely took my hands off and said, no, you got to listen to your coaches. What your coaches say, that's what goes.
Right.
And he just always responded well.
And he's so competitive also that if he does something wrong, he definitely is going to get back out there and do something better to fix that.
I got to take a pause right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to ask my man, Chico, did you hear all that?
Did I hear the knocking?
No, not the knocking. Did you hear what the parents
everything they said? Yes. I thought you. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. I know you want to sit here and host Chico.
I knew where you was going to go with this. I'm sorry.
What y'all don't know is Chico's daughter started playing softball, and he likes to coach during the game right behind the fence at home plate. I'm like, Chico, Chico. She got a coach and they got an umpire. You got to move, man.
Well, based off what Pop just said right here, I got till junior high school to get my hands off. Until then, dog, and I'm going.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going that formula. He got a D1 athlete. That's what I'm gonna do.
and Pops, I don't want to take anything away from you and your coaching in those early days, but I do have to say, Chico, put up that sideline pick again. JoJo on the sideline on the knee smiling. I do want to point out to everybody, for JoJo to be blessed with that head of hair and his mom is a hairdresser, you can't ask for a better gift.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was the one always doing his hair too, so I took care of it.
Nice. I'm scared to cut my son's hair too. His hair is just like that, long like that right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to cut it. I don't know if I'll like it once it's cut.
Sometimes I get onto him because Joseph will walk in, looks like he just rolled out of bed sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mama used to take care of it back then.
Right. But now he's in Colorado on his own. I'm like, oh, I'll see him on the videos and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, Joseph. Your hair, son.
There's a lot of people that would love to have it, I tell you that much. Mm-hmm. So how was you guys trip up there to Colorado? You went to you were up in Colorado in Boulder. Got the chance to take the pick here. This is pre-signing right here. So talk about that, the recruiting process that went on with Coach Prime and Coach Jason Phillips and the whole staff. I
mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun, and you could tell that they really wanted Joseph. And at the end of the day, like, who doesn't want to be wanted? So they laid out the red carpet for my boy. So that was nice.
Yes, it was. I mean, the trip. I mean, and as I'm pretty sure you guys know, he had previously committed to Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But he says, and like, with Raiden, he said, no, he's gonna go because he had committed to it. He was still gonna go take the trip. So it would take the trip. So and he got there. I mean, he was just blown away. He just felt the difference, and he just felt like, that's where he needed to be. That's where he was supposed to be.
Right. He felt more of a connection.
Yeah.
And with the coaches at Colorado, I'll just say that. So definitely it was a big difference for him.
Yeah.
He felt more of a bond.
He said he felt a lot more comfortable.
Right.
Yeah. Like more like home. He
right.
felt like he'd be more home away from home.
Right.
And y'all spoke earlier about like when he was in high school and switched positions for the sake of the team, and you talked about how those decisions were his. In his recruitment process, Tulsa or coming to Colorado, was it that same vibe? Like, hey, these are your decisions to make?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be his decision.
Yeah.
Of course, as his parents, you want to try to maneuver, you know, and talk to him and, you know, counsel with him. But at the end of the day, it is ultimately his decision, you know, because at this point now, you know, it's his career, it's his, whatever he decides to do, you know. Sometimes it's hard for us as parents to let them go, but you have to, you know.
Yeah.
You heard that, Chico?
Yeah, I got to junior high school. I heard
Yeah,
all.
Chico still got a little time.
Yeah, he still got some time.
Well,
And you know, and the thing about it is, making those type decisions also made it easier because Joseph had shown that, you know, he could handle those decisions because, you know,
there you go.
And I'll be honest, he proved us wrong.
Yeah,
because
he did.
we didn't think he was, you know, when he went to Tulsa at first, we didn't think he was making the best decision. I mean, we liked Tulsa also. I mean, the people there were nice. Everything was nice and good, but
He did have bigger
yeah,
offers.
he had bigger opportunities that we thought he could have, you know, taken. But, you know, he says, no, he says, I think this is what I need to do. So I says, hey.
Hey, you put up numbers there. There's some things that hadn't been done there. And
yeah, for sure. Broke some records. And I thought, wow, like, I mean, he's, as a true freshman, he's out here doing this, you know. So it was the best thing for him because then bigger offers came, you know.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. He definitely made good decisions on that part.
And Unc talked about who he's being coached by now. You saw Coach Phillips, you know, what, 4 guys in the league last year, 4, 5?
Yeah, just last
Charlie
year,
Xavier
4 or
with
5
him?
if you count the totality. 5 in the NFL since he's been there.
Yeah. How does it feel to have him now being in the hands of a guy like that, Coach Jason Phillips? I know.
Man.
I mean, even that itself, like it's just amazing, you know, that he gets to be coached by a coach like that actually knows and has put people in the NFL. So it's one of the best setups for Joseph, you know.
Yeah.
If Joseph does what he's supposed to do, he should do very well, you know.
Yeah.
And just listens to these coaches, he'll be all right.
Yeah, they definitely have the roadmap. So I mean, if you know, that's the biggest hurdle, you know, to bear up front. I mean, if you don't have a roadmap, you know, there's a lot of kids don't get that opportunity and have that opportunity. Right. So I mean, right here it's laid out for them. So
yeah, it's always good to have someone who's been there before, who's show you how to get there, tell you how to get there. Unc, you talked about that earlier, Unc. When you're driving in the car, not knowing where you're going, you know, you're gonna go.
You're gonna do everything you can. You're gonna turn the music down, drive slower, because you don't know where you're going. But when you got a road map or got a GPS,
that's facts.
It's a little more relaxed.
You just got to do your part.
Right.
You got to do your part. There you go.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I want to ask y'all, this is as parents of a player in a Coach Prime program. I mean, you're here now with us, you know, on this show, Prime Parents on BiggDogg Chico's Network, Speed Hustle TV. But outside of this, whether it is Reach the People with Darius or Dion Jr. with Well Off or the pregame network that I do, the parents of players really get to daily see what their children are up to. How much does that help y'all as parents with your child being so far away from home that you get to see them daily?
Every day we ready to watch at night. We ready to watch these videos to see where, even now that Joseph, you know, he's not really practicing because of his injury, but just seeing him on the sidelines, I'm like, there's Joseph, you know. And then, you know, you want to follow what Colorado's doing. Like, you want to see what the new guys are doing. You want to see what the new coaches are doing, you know. So it's pretty awesome because I have some clients that their kids, you know, play college ball and they don't get to see them, you know, but it's nice that we're able to do that, you know, see a little bit of what's going on with them.
Yeah, it gives you that extra comfort level.
Right.
I mean, you know, he's okay. So I mean, because, you know, we get to see him every day. Like when he was at Tulsa, it was a mystery.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it was a mystery. You know, we didn't know what's going on. How's he doing? Because, you know, once the kids, once they get there and, you know, they're in their own little world now. And I mean, not just that they're doing anything wrong, but it's just that they are so consumed with what's going on there that, I mean, they have to be, they forget to call home.
They're locked in.
Yeah. They're
Hard to
they're
communicate
locked
with
in.
mom and dad. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is, man,
Especially
it's
boys.
real comfort. Yes.
Especially boys.
Especially.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop, I hear from both my daughters every day.
Man.
Yeah, we hear from the girls all the time.
The sons different though. They like when they get out there, they gone.
I don't know. Joseph's a mama's boy, so me and Joseph,
yeah.
we do talk a lot. So
yeah, he's a real mama's boy.
Well, she was the one doing his hair, so they spent a lot of time together.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, sure. Mama's boy in football. Were you worried coming up? Because I see him. He started early in tackle football. Also, he had the helmet on and stuff. Were you worried?
Yes, I was that mom that would run out there until finally they were like, "Okay, enough is enough. Stop running out there every time he gets hit." So, yeah, it was hard, but after a while, you know, as much I saw Joseph really loved it, so I learned to love it, and I learned the rules of the game. I learned, you know, how this game is played, and I'm a football mom. 100% football mom.
And it had to be, you know, I don't know how it was then, but the Joseph I know now, it had to be a different level of mixed emotion because every time he gets hit, he gets up laughing and smiling.
He jumps right back up all the time. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it.
Hey, exciting.
Yeah, you know, and that's what one thing I tell mom, I try to, but it still, it doesn't help. I tell her, says, babe, he's wearing pads. I said, he's fine. Like she'll see a hard hit and she goes, oh my God. I go, he's fine. And I think he got that jumping up quick like that because I really believe he's thinking about mom all the time because he knows mom worries. So he jumps up so she'll know that he's okay.
Right.
Yeah. If I see Joseph laid out on the ground, then I'll know something's really wrong because for the most part, Joseph is going to get right back up. If he doesn't, then that means something's really wrong.
Love it.
What are some of the other things that you've seen out there with Joseph that has probably made you smile and laugh or things of that nature? I see it's like you going through your Rolodex right now.
And I'm going through it because I'm trying to find what I can say with his mom and daddy. So
Lord.
Oh yeah.
Chico, I'm gonna play like I'll see them right there. He quick to throw a finger sign, I tell you that. That's his go-to.
Well, on the football field, yeah. You got to be a different person, you know, out there in between the lines, you know.
Yeah, Joseph, and it don't matter how big you are. If y'all are on the field, best believe Joseph, he'll go toe to toe with you.
Yeah. Well, let's get to know him real quick as far as a homebody and things of that nature. If you had to cook something for him, Mom, what would it be? What's his favorite food?
So we call it carne guisada, but it's beef tips with gravy and rice, and he puts hot sauce on it. And as a matter of fact, he requested that when he came home this week.
Hot sauce, please. Hot sauce, thank you.
He likes a lot of Mexican food, enchiladas, you know, different stuff like that.
And seafood.
He's a seafood guy also. Loves seafood. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Favorite NBA basketball team?
Probably the Mavericks.
No, what's that team? Stephen Curry's team.
Oh, Golden State.
The Golden State. Yeah, he's a Stephen Curry fan for sure.
What do you think as far as music goes? What would be some of the music that would be in his playlist?
Joseph and his music. I'll just tell you, I don't listen to Joseph's music. I don't listen to it. So
at what point at parents do you realize like, dang, I'm that parent like my mom and dad was, like, I don't listen to that crap or don't listen to that junk or all that junk you listen to is mumbo jumbo or whatever, you know, because I think I'm to that point to where at what point though do you accept it with your kids?
When they go to college.
Because we don't hear it.
And even now he'll try to play it in the car and I'm like, turn that off. I just you know. I
don't think you ever really accept it I think we got to a point to where we tolerate it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
I guess you
Yeah.
can say we tolerate it because but we'll make them put their headphones on when we're in the car now. So
I don't want to hear it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about going to Boulder where it's colder once again. You guys excited about the season this year? And are you planning to make some of the games? And if so, which ones?
For sure.
Everyone.
If we can, try all of them. Yeah.
Oh yes, we're really excited. It looks, man, it's been fun watching
The new team.
Yeah, the new team and I'll say rebuild, but man, they stacked some blocks. I'll say that, man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. I just know we can't wait.
That's why I was gonna go
based
next.
on you being able to your coaching background, you've been able to watch the videos and highlights and conversations with your son. How excited are you about the new offense and him being on that side of the ball?
Oh man,
with the former Tulsa guy too.
Oh yes,
coordinator.
It's gonna be fun. I honestly I feel sorry for defenses in the Big 12 because with the talent that they brought in there, I mean, and I'm talking across the board. I mean, you can literally just flip a coin, and pick your poison because it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to
Absolutely.
Well, there we go. We gotta get Coach Prime in here because we always ask people that come from our era or even Uncle Neely's era, as he would say.
You gave me this great, Chico.
Coach Prime, you guys came up Coach Prime fans, Deion Sanders fans.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Especially when
absolutely.
he started playing with the Cowboys, So it was a huge. When he came out, we were a little starstruck when he walked out when we were on our first visit. So it was cool.
Yeah, and we have a little history with Coach Deion and him, with his family. My oldest son was friends with Deion Jr. And he actually played with him in high school.
Wow.
And so, but yeah, it's been a really exciting.
Shout out the oldest son because Bucky might be watching, might not know he might know. Shout him out, the oldest son.
Yeah. Bucky he knows my oldest son, Evan.
Okay, Evan.
Evan. They played in high school together.
Yeah,
small
world, man. Well,
then of course you got the Florida connection with Coach Prime. You love Florida boys.
Oh yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Polk County.
Yeah, we never got down. That Fort Myers. I think we may have down in our area during a playoff one time, but I never got to play against one of their teams.
Who are some of the guys from your area that you did get to play against or play with back in the day in Polk County?
Oh man. Ooh, man, Lorenzo Hampton, and he was a running back out of Lake Wales, and George Almonds out of Lakeland. He's a wide receiver, man. That guy, he was probably one of the best athletes in the world, I thought back then.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was some, great. I played in my era, Nate Newton. Nate Newton went to Orlando Jones. Him and his brother, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot of guys come out during that era from down there.
I had the pleasure of meeting Nate Newton on many occasions, and he has a sense of humor like JoJo does.
Oh yeah,
he's very charismatic. And we were actually at Coach Prime's house, and Nate was fixing him something to eat, and I jokingly said, like, well, "Hey man, you not gonna fix me none?" He looked at the man ain't known me 5 minutes. He looked at me and said, "You look full."
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, those jokers, man. When we went down and played them, they rocked our bus. That's what we call it down in Florida. They throw little green oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, those jokers, they rocked our bus out. We had to have a police escort out of there.
Oh yeah, one of them times, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Mom and Dad, hey, this platform for you guys to give shout out and thanks or whatever else you want to recognize some people out there that might be listening or should be listening. Go ahead and give your shout outs, family, friends.
I want to shout out the Buff fans. Like they're amazing. I mean, they really like they love Joseph, and I really appreciate them. And I read the comments. Sometimes Joseph will say, "Mom, don't read the comments," but a lot. There are some that some crazy weird comments, but most part, those Buff fans. I mean, they'll go to war for their Buffs. So
Yeah.
I appreciate them.
Yes, absolutely. And we definitely appreciate the coaching staff,
Right.
and the training staff and everybody also.
Yeah.
Because since Joseph been going, with his injury, man, they've been amazing. I mean, amazing. So I mean, it's just good to know when you get there, the team or the family, the organization is really, it's really a family atmosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear people say it, but they actually live it and show it. And so so we really wanted to shout them out, the coaches
Appreciate that.
and the coaches.
I tell you, man, as sitting on the fly on the wall, as a fly on the wall in a lot of these meetings, I had no idea coming into this level of ball that how communicative the medical staff is with families as far as something happens.
Yes, it's amazing.
Like to give y'all that comfort of, hey, we got them, and this is not what we're trying to rush somebody back. This is the process.
Right.
So you can. I sit there as a parent and be like, man, you couldn't ask for more open communication.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. I mean, because my wife, she's on the phone with them, and sometimes 2-3 times a day.
Not every day though.
Well,
I have access to be able to call the coaches, and
they keep her updated.
When they say call me, they're for real about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're texting, they're communicating with me as well,
And he's looking great, man. I see him in practice, and
right. He'll be he will be ready for the season.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
100%.
And you can tell he can't wait.
I told Joseph, everything happens for a reason. We don't know. God's order is perfect. And I told Joseph, I said, you never know, you may have needed this rest to recover, to rest your body, to, eat right, sleep better, get healthy. And Joseph is hungry for football right now. When he gets out there, I get the feeling Joseph's going to be a monster out there.
Yeah. I think that's what it does. An injury or any type of thing that sits you out to where you can see it from a different perspective, because normally he would be in the game. He would be there practicing. Right. So to sit back and watch and be like, dang, they're doing it like this, or I could have been doing this more of, or you'll get a different sense of what you can do to take advantage of the time that you do have out there. So
correct.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing what he's going to bring. And let me ask this, because I always ask before we get up out of here. What are some morals that that's sitting with him that you have instilled since he was a kid, that that he's off in Colorado alone? You can sleep at night knowing that he's living by these morals and principles from your family.
We talk to Joseph a lot. I'm constantly in his ear. No means no. Be respectful. It's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. It's just all this different things that I'm constantly in his ear all the time. And sometimes I feel like he's not listening, but he is, because, he's like I said, he doesn't give a lot of trouble. He knows what he can and cannot do,
Mm-hmm. And the good thing also, it helps that they're also getting it from that end. So
correct.
That gives us a huge comfort level as well, because we know what's coming from that end as well,
Right.
So it's just really comforting to know that the coaching staff and everyone actually backs up, you know, and while they're there with them, actually leads the process also. So it's not just a bunch of football players. They actually have, you know, they actually care about these kids, and they're actually looking out for what's best for these kids.
Right.
So,
and not just in the short term, but the long term as well.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was with Coach Prime at Jackson State, and I remember when Travis was having some issues. He was like, "Look, we're not finna sacrifice the next 25 years of your life for 5 games. You know, so you're going to do the right thing now because of what your future is." And it's that same mentality he brought here with this training staff in Colorado, that they want to get you back as soon as possible, but it is much bigger than this game coming up in the next 2 weeks. We're talking about the totality of your days after this.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Gotta appreciate that, man, for Coach Prime and staff. Shout out to all of them and everybody watching out there, no matter where you're checking in from. For the family, you guys put your city, your state in the chat. Runners out there, y'all listening? Put it in the chat right now so they'll see where you guys are representing from. Got the whole Texas in the building. From McAllen to San Padre Island, right? That's right, St. Padre Island.
I'm actually from Edinburgh, Texas, but I always tell people it's in the South Padre Island area because everybody knows what South Padre Island is, you know.
Yeah,
but if I say Edinburgh,
it.
Texas, they're like, "Where's that at?" The border town.
It's a border town.
Yeah,
It's a border town. Okay,
for sure.
And Mom, I got to tell you this:
San Angelo, Texas.
I got to tell you this, Mom. You said sometimes you feel like he's not listening. Let me tell you my experience with him. You ever seen those boxers that's sitting in the corner and it's in between rounds and their trainer's talking to them, but they're trying to lean around the trainer and look across at their opponent?
Yeah.
That's the JoJo I know. He's listening to me.
Yeah.
But he's still engaged in what's going on. And he's trying to He's trying to look at that guy and let him know, hey, I'm coming back out there at you.
I like that. I like that.
He can multitask in his communication.
Right.
That's
Right.
I really
and then he's smiling. You're like, man, what the hell are you smiling at?
Yeah. But you know what the Aunt Man was amazing is what, you know, and a lot of people don't know this, but Joseph, I mean, this is going to his football IQ. Joseph, he was breaking down film at 9 and 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I had Joseph, but he would sit down, me and him would sit down and break down film at 9 and 10 years old.
Yeah.
And he would follow when he got in the game, you know, he would communicate back to me because we would set up our own signals and all kinds of stuff. And he would literally, based upon what we had looked at, he would give the signals and he would take the signals.
It would translate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Always did. Yeah.
Football IQ, man. Somebody asked me, I was pitching one of my recruits to a school. He's coming out of high school, and they asked me, what's his superpower? And the first thing I said was his football IQ.
Right.
Because that matters. You know,
Absolutely.
you have a lot of athletes out there that has all the ability in the world, but
Absolutely.
up here is lacking.
Yeah.
Know?
Right.
I mean, if you ever notice, like Joseph, he's gonna get that first down if he don't get that touchdown. One way or another, he sees things like he makes, like I've seen some players, they'll see the mark but don't take it because they're trying to get out, not to get hit. But Joseph, he's gonna fight to get that first down, to make sure, you know, that he's always making sure that he's doing things the right way to keep his team alive.
That's right. Does that number 8 mean anything that he wears?
You know, Joseph was number 2 in high school, and then at Tulsa he tried to get number 2, but somebody had it, so they gave him 8. And he had such a great season in Tulsa with number 8.
Yeah,
he kept 8. Yeah, he kept 8.
He had it 1 year. I saw a picture. He had it 1 year when he was younger.
And that was his first year of 7th grade. They gave him number 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So probably something he was comfortable going back with.
Yeah.
Once he got the Tulsa.
Yes.
Yeah. To players, numbers matter too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to Unc. They just gave him number 76 and threw him out there. You know. He's like, okay.
You're right, Chico. You're right. I had 76 and I didn't ask for it. And it was amazing how your jersey was blank. Oh, yours was the size on it.
Kept tying his jersey up in the front. But anyways, I want to thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
We appreciate y'all.
Thank you
Any
for having
last
us.
words though? I know I'm holding
Well,
y'all,
we
but
just
any
want to
last
say
words?
also, we appreciate you guys, what you guys do, because y'all keep our boys in front of us.
Right.
So and like I say, y'all help us sleep at night.
Right.
Yeah.
So and the positive work that y'all put out on these boys, man, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Much love. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good one.
Thank
and we
you. You
appreciate
too.
y'all.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
There it is again, another episode of Prime Parents. Hey, y'all put a clapping emoji in the chat if y'all like that right there. Put something in the chat if y'all like that right there. Man,
I got another boxing analogy for you. I'm gonna start calling you Sugar Ray.
why?
Don't get me wrong now, Chico. Sugar Ray Leonard, pound for pound, one of the greatest boxers in history.
I know why you finna say this.
But he had this uncanny ability that in the last 15, 20 seconds of a round, just throw a flurry of punches and then let the bell ring and run off, thereby stealing the round. And the way you told that man right when we were in the show, I'm trying to tie his jersey up in front and then ran off. I'm like, I can't even hit him back. And all they gonna remember is that punch. Like,
That's the object. What's the object in boxing? It's to do what? And to not do what?
hey, to hit, don't get hit.
There you go. That's all
Win
we
the
try to
round.
do.
So you stole that round, Chico. I've been
stole that
nailing your pause. I've been nailing your ass all around. And then you come in with that, untie his jersey up in the front and then go run off.
Put that 76 on.
Oh, we'll get your ass back though.
That was a good one, man. Good parents right there, man. Great
we
combination.
got some more lined up the following Tuesdays, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Y'all stay tuned for we have running back Titus Bautista's dad. That'll be next Tuesday. And then the following Tuesday, we'll have Nate Mitchell's parents. And guess what? His mom is an island girl. She's from out here in Hawaii.
Okay.
That's a noise. Yes, indeed. So his mom, but mom will be on and dad will be on. Y'all stay tuned for that. We might have another special guest on that show also. So that's Prime Parents in the next couple of weeks. Titus Bautista, Nate Mitchell, and I'm missing somebody. I think we have another one too.
Yeah, you sent me the list, but
Am I missing somebody?
usually...
No, it might have been this one right here that we just did with JoJo. So,
no,
stay
that's
tuned,
right.
guys.
You're right. Yeah.
Yep. Stay tuned. We have more to come. If y'all like it, get in the chat and let us know. Support it by sharing it.
Hype it up.
And hype this video. Hype this video up. No hypes no more. Dang.
And of course, as always, Prime Parents is live on the BiggDogg Chico Speed Hustle TV, and you'll see clips starting in a few days on the pregame network of this interview. So you're gonna be able to get in when you fit in on our social media. Make sure you are following BiggDogg Chico on Facebook. I think you just hit 65,000.
That's just 65.
65,000. Man, to give him a hand for that. Y'all not following on Facebook, make sure you do so. Because I have to tell y'all this now. Whether it is the YouTube channels, the Instagram, or the Facebook pages, there's different content exclusive to each platform.
Yes, indeed.
So don't think you're getting it all just by being here. You got to get it all by being everywhere. So make sure you're liking, subscribing, sharing, and also following on Facebook. I think pregame is probably about 55,000 on Facebook now, 75 on Instagram. So make sure you're checking in there as well, good people. But as far as YouTube goes, thumbs up, notification bells on.
And they have, should I say, the runners out there have unlocked the Coach Prime exclusive interview, which means that they have reached the 121,000 on the pregame network channel. But to walk into, y'all unlocked it, but you got to walk into the show by getting BiggDogg Chico channel to 35,000. How about that? We got a couple hundred to go right there. So we're going to have that exclusive content coming for you guys. Thank y'all for supporting each and every time. Make sure you go to unclechico.myshopify.com and go get you some merch that is, and support us. We appreciate y'all once again. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a blessed night.
I'm about to eat some of my broccoli, Chico.
Good, Unc. Don't drench it in a whole bunch of cheese though.
No, ain't no cheese on there.
Okay.
My cousin
did that one time. I'm about to eat broccoli. He was like, I'm about to eat broccoli. Then he put a whole bunch of cheese on it. Then that defeats the purpose.
Broccoli and mofo.
Well, eat it up then, do your damn thing.
That's a nice jam too.
Jam in my leg, and I'm ready to spray. Hit man. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. Let's go.